Hello, today is 2/20 of 25, and I am here with a video of what I eat in a day on my keto journey. My name is Christy. I changed my diet back in June of 2024. I feel fantastic, so that's great. I changed to a high protein, moderate fat, low carb diet. I like to share videos of what I eat in a day just to help inspire others and to kind of hold me accountable to what I'm doing. So today I have fasted for, it's now 17 hours. It's 11 a.m. I'm getting ready to break my fast, which I don't, this isn't normally how I do it. I don't think, okay, I'm going to break my fast and then I'm going to eat. But that's kind of how I'm doing it today. Partly because I have found that I do need to be eating more calories. I'm just gonna get this thing in my toast air fryer so it stops beeping at me. I do need to eat more calories to make sure that I am healing and like replenishing my body. I move a lot and I work out. I do strength training. I do HIIT workouts or cardio workouts, and I just move a lot. I get between 28 and 30,000 steps a day, and I have found that I am losing muscle mass, and I don't want to do that. So I do need to eat a little bit more. So I'm kind of changing what I'm doing to figure out what's going to work best for me to make sure that I am giving my body what it needs so it's not breaking down my muscle. So I am starting out with a serving of my chia pudding, which is made with chocolate protein powder, beef protein powder, whole fat milk, whole fat Greek yogurt, and chia seeds. And then I have my coffee, which I have made with a full cup of Fairlife milk. I love using a full cup of milk in my coffee, so I'm excited about that. I'm also going to add my electrolytes in. I haven't had any this morning except for like an eighth of a teaspoon of salt that I had in some water. So I'm going to add one of these salty packets. This is the Keto Chow brand of electrolyte mix. There's it's close to 1,000 milligrams of sodium in here, so it's a lot, and it's really salty. So I'm going to actually only add about half of the packet to my coffee here, and then either I'll have the rest of it later today mixed in something, or I don't know what, but either mixed in something or I'll just have it tomorrow. It's just a little too much for me to really enjoy my coffee with a whole packet in my coffee. Okay, so that's how I'm going to break my fast. I will be back here shortly with my first meal of the day.
Okay, so in editing my video, I found that my mic turned off. So when I recorded what I made for my first meal, it didn't record any sound. So what I had was some green beans and baby bella mushrooms that I sauteed in some butter, along with some shrimp. It would have been 8 ounces of uncooked shrimp, so about 6 ounces of cooked shrimp. And then I also had a 5 ounce pork chop. And that's it. That was my whole meal. So it was a good meal.
It is 2:30, and I just wanted to give a quick update. So I have been doing my strength training. I had planned to do full body, but my legs are still pretty sore from Tuesday. Today is Thursday, so I didn't want to injure those or not have the recovery time that I need for them. So I did not work those today. I just did core and arms. It took me about an hour and 45 minutes to do the workout. I did not have long breaks between my each set. I would kind of just move from one to the next to the next, and then like every once in a while when I just kind of felt weak, I would make sure that okay, now I'm going to take like a full minute or two break. But so I was kind of constantly working. I feel great. I feel like I really worked my body, which is what I wanted. But in the middle of that, I realized that I was starting to need some salt. I ate a good amount of salt with my breakfast, with my break fast, and then my first meal of the day. But I could tell I needed some more. So I took the rest of my salty packet and I mixed it with about 16 ounces of water, which I wasn't sure how it was going to be. Like the thought of those together did not sound very good, but that's what the instructions say. The instructions say to mix one whole packet with like 16 ounces of water and then add more water if you feel like it's too salty. So I just used my half packet and mixed it with 16 ounces of water, and it's actually pretty good. I was kind of surprised. I don't think that I would want a full packet in this 16 ounces of water, but that half packet in my 16 ounces is actually really, really good. And so I drink about half of it. Because like I said, I just really felt like I needed it and then kind of went back to what I was doing. And so I feel really good. It's about 4 o'clock and I'm still not hungry. I'm going to try to eat within like the next hour. I usually try to be done eating by 5, like 6 o'clock at the very, very, very latest, just because it helps me to have my 16-hour fast. Um, it's not too difficult because I like usually am not hungry, but I do try not to eat too late, just so I can make sure that I get that 16 hours in just for like my gut health. So I'm going to make myself up some chia pudding. I really enjoy chia pudding. I've really been enjoying it lately. So I'm kind of hoping that like making it will make me hungry. Okay, so I'm going to start out with my milk. Now, when I make this, I usually use a cup of my Fairlife whole milk and then a half cup of my whole Greek protein, or sorry, whole Greek yogurt. But I'm out of my Greek yogurt. I'm really disappointed about that. And it's just too cold to go get some. It's like -20 is the feels like temperature. So I'm just going to use a cup and a half of my Fairlife whole milk. And then I am going to add in 1 packet of my chocolate keto chow. This one, like, it's good enough, but it's not. The one that I really, really like is the core chocolate that is sweetened with stevia. Um, it is like so, it's got such a strong chocolate flavor, which I don't actually particularly care for so much, but I love it mixed with my beef protein powder. Like, it's amazing. I don't have any of that kind right now. So I'm just using regular chocolate, and I am going to mix in 1/2 serving of my beef protein powder because I do still like the beef with this regular chocolate. It's just the other kind is much, much, much better. Okay, and I'm just going to whisk these to combine them. And I can feel that it's fairly thick in there. I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of my chia seeds, but I may need to add a bit more milk just because I do feel like it might end up getting a little too thick on me. And my chia seeds are like always like static clinging to my measuring cups and spoons. Okay, so that's not the one I wanted. One of these. Just going to get this mixed in, and I'll just kind of like feel for the thickness of it, and then I might add, maybe another 1/4 to 1/2 cup of my milk just to see, or just to get it like where I would want it to be. Sometimes I mess up and I don't add more milk, and then I end up with more of a mousse, which is fine. It still tastes the same. I just kind of wish it was a little bit thinner. Okay, I'm going to leave this the way that it is. I'm going to get it in my fridge and I will eat some tomorrow and hope that I get hungry. Okay, so it's 5 o'clock. I'm going to eat. I actually am a bit hungry, so I'm glad for that. I have got here a chicken salsa verde casserole that I made for a class. So I'm going to go ahead and have this, and then get me a whole serving in here. So I'll leave the recipe in the description below, but it's made with sour cream, which I would have replaced with Greek yogurt, but I don't have any. Uh, Cream cheese, cauliflower rice, chicken, cheese, some diced tomatoes with green chilies. So I'll leave that recipe in the description below. So I'm going to have this. And then I'm also going to have a salmon pinwheel. So this is one that I got from my butcher. Get it on my plate here. I just sprinkled a bit of salt and pepper on top, and then I'm also going to add about a teaspoon of butter because I find that it can be just a little bit dry. So I like to add butter to these to kind of give it a bit of moisture. Plus, it'll give me some extra calories for my day. All right, so that should be everything that I eat today. I only ate a quarter cup of the blackberries from my lunch. So let's take a look at how my day turned out. I am so proud of myself today. I was able to get to 1,800 calories. My protein is 185. My net carbs are 36. My fat is 84, 85, and my sodium is about 5,400, which is quite a bit, but I needed it today. I really just drank sodium or added it to my food as I felt the need for it, and so I ended up with that much sodium today. So I had a pretty great day today. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.